Welcome back. Well, it was an excellent matchup in Arroyo Grande tonight. The Eagles play host to Liberty of Bakersfield. Now, both teams are ranked in the top 100 in the state, with Liberty at 63. We picked this one up in the third. Arroyo Grande up 17-14. Patriots quarterback Jordan Love will not love this, as Eagles defender Bradley Mickey picks off the pass and returns it back to the 25-yard line. Eagles in business. Later in the third, Eagles still driving. Sawyer May hands it off to Jordan Harrigan, but the ball comes loose just before it crosses the goal line. Patriots recover. So to the fourth quarter we go. Still 17-14 AG. Love hands it off to Anthony Mariscal and walks in to the end zone. Liberty goes back up 21-17, and under 6 minutes to play, back comes the Eagles. May goes deep to Mickey. That 40-yard strike gets the Eagles in good field position. A few plays later, May finds Alexander Sichi in the back of the end zone on the 28-yard line strike to give the Eagles back the lead 24-21. And that's how it would end. The Eagles pick up their fourth straight win. Now AG gets ready for their home game next Friday against Nipomo.
Great win for the Eagles. The Templeton Eagles are certainly one of the most improved teams in all of the 805. Last year they won just once. Tonight Templeton going for their fourth victory in a row. The Cabrillo Conquistadors won their first two games of the year but have lost their last two. Early on, Templeton's Jordan Bernal. Boy, this guy looks smooth running the ball from the quarterback position. Great moves inside the 25-yard line. He looks pretty good in the pocket too. The lefty standing tall to Scott Rigdon, the senior. It's a touchdown. Eagles up 7-0. Now, Cabrillo was down here at Santa Barbara City College, played Bishop last week. They got some players like Brett Gregory and Jordan Trimble. They hooked up there over the middle. Nice play right there. And Gregory to Xander Robinette. And Cabrillo, good-looking drive. Gregory going to keep it himself. Touchdown. And we're all tied up at 7. And here comes Bernal one more time. Look at the lefty making moves. Great vision. And Templeton, you got to respect the run, right? And then he just throws the ball right there to Jared Wilson. 14-7 Templeton. And then how about some Eagles defense? Clint Howland jumps the route. He's got himself a pick 6. And Templeton goes on to win this ball game by the score of 28-23. Templeton hosts San Ynez next week. Cabrillo is at San Luis Obispo next Friday. Well, quarterback Jimmy Graves is back for Carpinteria last week, and they got back into the win column. He was banged up for a while. Tonight, Carp hosting undefeated South Torrance. This would be a challenge for the Warriors, to say the least. Near the end of the first quarter, Carp, Jimmy Graves taking off running, but doesn't get much. And it's 7-0 South after one quarter. Second possession, Gabe Zuniga, long pass, big completion for the Spartans deep in Warrior territory. And then Zuniga hands off to Vinny Blazovic. Blazovic up, over and in for a touchdown. And South up 14-0. Carpinteria, man, they can put up some points, but they struggled with the Spartans defense in this one. That pass intended to Omar Miranda. Instead, it's intercepted, brought back to the 3-yard line. That just delayed the inevitable because Blazovic runs it up the middle for the touchdown. 20-0, and South going to go for 2. They drop the ball, so it's plan B, no worries. They get the 2-point conversion, and Carp can't keep up with South. Warriors lose 44-7. Carp will play their third straight home game next Friday. They host St. Monica.
And there was another great matchup tonight. This one taking place in Ventura, and that would be the undefeated Cougars taking on Camarillo. Now, Ventura entered the game's second rank in the CIF Western Division poll, and we picked this one up in the second half with Camarillo up 10-7. Ventura looking to come back. They hand it off to Chase Gardner, who zigzags his way up the field. Then Ventura having problems finding an open man. Brett Herron comes up with the sack right there. Pretty big sack against a very good quarterback. Then Tyler Smith making sure that doesn't happen again. This time he lets one fly down the field to Zach Sarwine. Now he gets inbounds, good for the first down. All right, Smith feeling good, so he goes down the field again. This time he gets intercepted by Frankie Tostado. and that would be a huge change in pace in this game. Jake Constantine with the pass to Casey Bash, which would set this up. That would be Bash going down the field. Now the handoff to Bash on this play, he would come just a tad short into the end zone. So this time they go for the quarterback sneak. And you know what? It would work. You know what also would work in this game? Camarillo pulled the upset over Ventura. They went on to beat the Cougars 17-7. Camarillo is 3-2 on the season, while Ventura suffers its first loss of the year. Next up, the Scorpions will take on Saugus on Thursday, and Ventura will face off against Oxnard on Friday.
What a win. Ventura have been blowing out teams. Good win for the Scorpions. Well, the Pacifica Tritons are off to a 4-0 start behind star receiver DeAndre Vines, who is averaging over 25 yards per catch and has 5 touchdown receptions. Tritons hosting the Buena Bulldogs. Buena trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. First possession of the game for Buena, Martin Majerus to Blake Burnett. And Blake, good effort, moves the chains, dives forward for the first down. Those two hook up again. And Burnett, once he hauls it in, he does the rest. He knows where that pylon is, and he just does get in. And it's 7-0 Buena. But here comes Don Salas. As Joey said last week, biggest quarterback in high school football. Looks like a middle linebacker to Daniel Moraga. No, you don't want to hit him. And then Salas to Ryan Frash. That's a first down. And then it's Vine time. DeAndre Vines behind the defense.
What a great throw.
Oh, great throw. Great player in Vines. We're tied up at 7. That's a 28-yard touchdown reception. That's number 6 on the year for Vines. Majerus avoiding the sack. Going to get it to Connor MacArthur for a first down, but the drive would stall, so Pacifica back on the attack, and Mr. Vines comes calling again. The short little pass turns into a huge gain. This guy's going to be playing on Saturday somewhere next year for sure. And then when you're concentrating on Vines, it's Jason Mesa for the touchdown. Pacifica puts up 56 points. They win 56-35. They're going to put their perfect mark on the line next Friday at home against Santa Barbara. Buena is at Rio Mesa.
Holy moly, I cannot believe they are undefeated.
I know.
They are for real, I guess, this year.
And they have great spirit, too, out there.
And a great big quarterback. I need to do a story on this guy. I am intrigued. Well, when we come back, highlights from St. Bonnie's. They are actually home against a very tough Upland team.
Yeah, welcome home, Sarahs. Plus the action from Calabasas as Rio Mesa battled the Coyotes.